So, recently I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions, and I quit drugs 43 days ago, and before that I had drug-induced psychosis. So basically, I was hearing voices in my head and having trouble deciphering what was God from which was the enemy. So, like I said, I've been sober 43 days now, and unfortunately, I'm still trying to combat those voices in my head, trying to decipher which is God from which is the enemy. So, when I left Vancouver, I left because God gave me an option. My option was to do the drugs that I had and continue on a drug-based lifestyle and be ahead the rest of my life, and my life go down the drain even more than it already had. Or I could accept the fact that I was pregnant and change my life for the little one. So I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, and I gave my dog to a very close friend of mine, and that was probably the hardest part, is leaving my dog behind and my boyfriend that I love very much behind. Now, my boyfriend is the part that was so difficult. At least I got to say goodbye to my dog. My boyfriend, however, I didn't, at the time, it's like I couldn't tell him what I was doing because I didn't understand at the time why I couldn't tell him, but I just knew that I couldn't. I knew in my heart that I could not tell him, and now I understand that it's because he probably would have talked me out of it. Just like he talked me out of going to the hospital, which is understandable because, who wants to lose the person that they love, you know what I mean? But I had to do what I had to do. That's the truth. So basically since July 19th, that's the day that I decided to, change my life for a child. July 19th, and then 2 days later, I got on a bus to Calgary. Went through my stuff at my room in Vancouver. Got rid of so much stuff. Kept only what God felt that I needed. And packed up a duffel bag with enough clothes to survive for a week. And 2 days later, I got on a bus to Calgary. Didn't tell anybody, not my friends, not my family, not my mom, nobody, not my boyfriend. Nobody knew except for my friend that took my dog. It was definitely one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. I'll tell you that much. But it was for the better. And like I said, now I'm 43 days sober, and I'm active in treatment, and I love it, and my life is much different. If I had known that sober life felt this good, I swear I would have done it so much earlier. I love my life now. I love myself, which is the main thing. I love myself. I never thought I was ever going to love myself. I mean, on the outside, I cockily loved myself, you know? But on the inside, I was very broken. Yeah. Anyways, I'm happy today. Today I'm happy. Today I am a grateful, recovering addict. I'll always be an addict. I get it. It's a disease. I'm sick. Sucks, but it is what it is. But I am a grateful, recovering addict. My name's Alyssa Ashmore. Not Olivia. Not Reese. Alyssa. I am myself, once again. Actually, not even once again. I am like a new and improved myself. Like, I've never been this good a version of myself. I'm proud to be who I am. I'm happy to be me. My life is different. So different. But like for so much better. I figured it's about time I start sharing my story so that hopefully I can help other people. Maybe one day my life will be guidelines or a survival guide for somebody else. Basically, what I'm getting at is if I can do it, anybody can do it. You just have to have a little faith. Good luck.